Let's play against the Ottomans. Why not? Byzantines versus Ottomans. Very historic for the learning process.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we'll make them green. Also very historic. I guess we should be purple. There we go. Dry Arabia, European temperate. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. So what kind of things do you want to know about the busy boys?
Oh well, like there's a thing in one of the I think in the what do they call it? The Herma. What's it called? The
Oh, also my new coat of arms. They put in Jeanne d'Arc's coat of arms. Very happy about that.
what's it called? The Hippodrome.
Yeah, the hippie boy. Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. When you click on that,
Uh-huh.
you can get an option to do something like to the knights or the victory points or something they're
Yeah,
called.
so you start with like 10 or 11 supply, and the number
Yeah.
of supply up to a maximum of like 45 or something
Okay.
is a certain amount of time added to the ability when you activate it. And what it does is it gives all of your cavalry a boost in damage, and they start healing as well
Okay.
for the duration of the ability.
Okay.
Um, but it's up to you. Like, I like Hippodrome a lot just because I like playing cavalry a lot.
Well,
But
they come out really fast, right?
the
It's nuts.
the uh, the Grand Winery is technically the meta play, and you can still play with the Horsemen, but
Okay.
you'll lack that ability
Right. Right.
because
Right.
that's the one thing from Hippodrome that you do get that you won't get back. Move to Gold Villager. Another nice thing about Byzantines is you can go 2 on gold and get all the way to Feudal Age because we have a 10% bonus
All right, because of
the Cistern.
yeah.
Cistern is massive. It's absolutely huge. Both quite literally, like in its impact in the game, and quite literally its aura. Absolutely massive. Aachen Chapel aura isn't even this big for HRE.
Oh,
And
okay.
we can place multiple of these. So it's like you
What's the
can
square and
cover.
the circle around it for? There's a
So
square
this
and a circle.
square, yeah, this is a big difference actually. I'm glad you asked that. If you weren't sure. And anything you see that you think you're not sure about, ask.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so this square, if you place a building in that square, you see how this is in influence, kind of like a
Yeah.
mill. That will be affected. That building will be affected by this buff.
Okay.
The where is it? Oh no, sorry, this
10%.
buff. Military production rate, the research rate, or the building damage decrease,
Right.
depending on which one is
Oh, okay.
active. So that means if I'm building a barracks and I want
Yeah.
these buffs, I need to build all of my production buildings within these squares on my cisterns.
Right. Okay.
All of your
Okay.
Byzantine production buildings should be built in these, as well as university and blacksmith.
Okay. Okay. What's the circle for?
So the circle is the overall influence of the gather rate buff that you get as the cisterns come together. So this circle indicates how far they're getting the 10% buff. So currently, everybody but my woodcutter is getting my 10% buff from that one cistern. My
Okay.
entire empire has a 10% gathering buff except this one guy.
Okay.
Because of this one cistern.
Right. Right. Right.
Don't pay attention to the build too much, I'm just kind of winging it because we're just kind of talking.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
it is like a general build, you know, I'm just playing Grand Winery. We can
Yeah.
look at Hippodrome later again.
So what's that you're building
Oh,
now?
I saw Mango Tango. Playing some AoE. Now this is the Grand Winery. This is like the meta Byzantine building.
Okay.
Where you can kind of treat this like Aachen Chapel for HRE, where you end up building farms around it. Because it provides this circle, and this circle is specific to this building, which provides 60% more olive oil from these berries and any farms that I build.
Okay.
Which is like how you're gonna like basically source and begin your late game economy.
It's a big mill, in other words. Like
Yeah, and it's also a monastery as well. When you get to Castle Age, you can build a monk.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
bring these. And these relics, actually, instead of giving you gold, they give you olive oil.
Oh, if you put them in the
Yeah,
thing.
if you put them in the Grand Winery.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I need a house. So can I get a house? These guys are long distance gathering because I'm just dumb. They should not be doing this, but we are. It's with gaming. I should actually be getting wood right now. We should really be getting wood. We really want to be like, yeah, kind of like this, more
You're not
like,
getting
and
the
we want
straggler
it to
trees.
be, we don't need them in this build. Because I'm just playing 1 TC and we can throw down a lumber camp. But if we were playing 2 TC or something where I didn't want a lumber camp, we would want the straggies.
Yeah.
We would want them bad boys. And then we almost, oh wait, I think we actually do have, we have enough stone for our second cistern. And these, we just kind of want to focus on like getting these like somewhere nearby, so it's not like a crazy amount to spend to connect them, but that it's
Right.
gonna like expand to some of our resources. So I'm trying to get some food, and I'm getting on my wood. See, the wood line is gonna actually
And
gonna
they just
have
have
these
to touch,
guys
that's
kinda
all.
go to
Oh, I
this
see,
one.
right.
So
You bring them over there right now.
yeah. Yeah, and I can also, if you've never done that before, you can like shift click this tree while they're working on it, and then tell them to go over here. So I don't have to think about these guys anymore. They'll go to this tree
Right,
when
right,
they're
right.
done.
Right.
We're having a very inefficient build right now. I should have built like production a year ago, but that's okay. We're gonna put on some production now. We don't want to put it over here actually. We want to put it over here because this needs space to be farms, so we don't want to
Okay.
take that over. Now we are
You
researching
need farms
something.
right there, don't you?
Yeah,
You
we
need
want our
farms
farms
right
around
there.
this thing, right?
Yeah.
But another thing, we're researching something, so we're gonna select this building and put on Dialecticus, because this is gonna quicken the research rate of horticulture.
Right.
Now instead of being a minute, it's gonna come in like 40 seconds. And that
Okay.
can be done for military buildings as well. You just got to remember to put it back on production
Right,
later.
right, okay.
Another thing that I like to do eventually when I go for my blacksmith, sometimes I go for my blacksmith kind of late because I don't have a cistern that I want to put my blacksmith on, because I want to have a cistern that can just be my research building so I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I see.
You know, I can just have like a third cistern like over here that's going to be on research, and I put blacksmith and I put university, and then
Right.
all of these just make, you know.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I never
yeah.
have to worry about like, oh, I forgot to change it to production and now all my units are making really slow and crap, because I do that
Right.
all the time in situations where I have to put the blacksmith right here and it's connected, and it's like it's
Right.
still worth it because they do so fast. Or when you need, you'll still run into this problem with like veteran upgrades and stuff sometimes when you come to Castle Age, because you're like, oh, I need my upgrades really fast. But then you forget to put your production back on and your arm is really small. It's very sad. Another thing here is we had the contracts. The very easiest one is to just go W, the western one, and get Longbowman, you get Lance Connect, you get Streltsy. It scales very well throughout the game. It's good in so many comps. It's good with a lot of Byzantine's different units. But the other options are really good. You can get javelin throwers, which will help you counter archers if you go eastern.
Yeah, I saw that. But once you select, that's it. You're stuck.
Yeah, but once you choose a contract, this is all you will get, and you unlock these units when you get this upgrade and the subsequent one for Castle Age. But if you're using these units, this is such good value to upgrade, because you'll upgrade 3 units for 1 price of veteran upgrades.
Oh, I see.
Which
It
is a
does
pretty
all
big
of them,
deal.
eh?
It'll
I
upgrade
see.
all of the troops.
I see.
These guys should go over here.
Now, how important is olive oil to the...
Now, olive oil makes all of your mercenary units. So you see here, I can't make any more longbowmen because we don't have 300 more olive oil. So I'm not going to be
Would
able
you
to make more.
typically tap that out? Tap out your olive oil all the time?
If you're making units and you want your mercenaries. Otherwise, you can kind of save it for, like, selling. Like, you can save a little bit of olive oil to, like, sell, help you Castle Age, or help you catch up, get to Imperial Age.
How do you do that?
Market, you just sell olive oil. It's just an option in the Byzantine market only.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Another nice thing about having olive oil in the market is no, a non-Byzantine player can't affect the price of olive oil. So like, you know how like if everybody sells food, the overall demand goes down. So if only another Byzantine player in the game, either because you're in a mirrored 1v1 or you're in a team game where there's others, then other people can affect the price of olive oil. Otherwise, you have total monopoly on that market, and you're going to get max value when you sell. So here, I could have been doing this a little bit earlier, but I'm playing kind of slow because we're chatting. But switching into farms kind of early, it's kind of like an English type play style, where maybe you're going to go to like your faraway berries, maybe some deer, but really you want to have your farm transition done as you go to Castle Age, and
So
then
you
you're really
don't
just
care,
pumping
like you
units
don't
from
run
this
around
type of
getting berry
base.
bushes
Some of them are
because you
good,
get a
like I,
bunch of
I want
olive
to go
oil.
over here because we need more stuff, and maybe we need like these guys to find some over here. Oh yeah, there's some right here. That's kind of lucky. You know, bad scouting. But then we can like, I can throw down another cistern, and now these berries will have their gathering buff. I'm gonna have to wait until we get a little more stone, actually.
And you get stone by building things too, don't
You
you?
get stone by building. Even farms actually will give you stone. So
Right.
and here I've just kind of been building a little, you know, a little Limitene longbow army. Very basic feudal comp if you go western, and you're playing defensive at least. Like if you're playing against French or you're playing against Rus, you might go for this comp. But if you go like horsemen and stuff, you're gonna give yourself a much more aggressive playstyle in feudal age. So it kind of depends on like what you're playing against, what you want to do.
Okay. Why didn't you put that thing in the mine for the stone right within the cistern? Oh, that's a
Uh,
house. Sorry.
Oh, the house. Sometimes it can be good for them to be in the cistern. I'm actually going to find a house that's in a cistern, and it's actually in the research one. This upgrade is huge, because you can build houses really fast, and it gives your houses line of sight.
Oh,
So now
yeah,
a
no, I knew
house
that.
can kind of be like
Don't they have a
a
thing
really
too where
cheap
you can
tower that also
click
gets
on them?
popped.
Doesn't the villagers get a spear or something?
Yep,
Or
Acroptoid
yeah.
defense in the thing. If they're within the circle, they have to be within the influence circle, and you click the
Oh, I see.
Acroptoid defense, then they will go get that. And it's
Okay.
just good if say this cistern might be a little closer, I move these over here and then a knight comes in, then I can like run them back, I can activate this and then a move on the knight and just kind of leave them and the knight will die. And maybe I lose a villager, maybe I don't, especially if I have textiles, but even if you lose one villager to kill a knight and to just get
Yeah.
rid of it and not have to really run away, it's
It's
a
worth
big
it.
deal.
Yeah.
So it really helps.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, let's go slap the AI. We need our blacksmith now. Which we should put on this one. This is what I was talking about, right? So I'm going to put my blacksmith on this one so it can just be the research slut
Okay. Yeah.
cistern. You know, and then this one is the production one, so then I can come over here and I can say, all right, we're attacking. We want more boys. We want to make sure all of our stuff is on the
Right.
cistern. Sort of control groups here. Make sure we got more houses. Basic macro stuff. And then we'll like add in some more farms. Now we can start taking a little more gold. Actually, I have like way too much food because we've been chatting. Put it in Castle H like 90 years ago. But then again, we can sell some olive oil at like a really good price, right? We get 68, whereas food is well currently 64. But...
Oh, I see. Right. Right.
we can get stuff like this. We can be like, all right, we're getting our upgrades, and now this is coming in 30 seconds. I can get 2 upgrades in the time that someone else could get 1. You know,
Right.
I'll be able to get like +1 ranged, and this is like a really big deal for Byzantines, especially because like, you know, you can not necessarily respond late, but you can respond like really in the moment, and I can be like, oh, you're fighting something, and these, you know, I can look at your base in a 2v2. And send my units over, and then start the upgrades, and I'll finish them all before my army ever gets to you.
Right. Right.
You know, so it's pretty awesome. Anyway, floating a ton of resources, blah blah blah. Just pretend we had like exactly as much food as we were supposed to have. You know, we only have 1,200 food. But yeah, this building, in my opinion, or in a lot of opinions, Byzantines kind of has 2 play styles defined by their landmarks. So you have like Grand Winery, Golden Horn Tower, and I forget what it's called, Foreign Engineering Company. that all like use your olive oil. This produces free units for you. This gives you your mercenaries randomly of what you have unlocked. It will build them for free.
Oh, right, right,
Which
right.
is huge. This
How
building
many
gives you so
cisterns
much
can you
value.
build?
You can build as many as you want, but they will always increase in stone price. But your buffs for them max out at 5
Oh, okay.
connected
Okay.
cisterns.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here we just you know, we can kind of move some stuff around. We can get some stone here, so we might be able to keep just vibing, having a good time. And here it's like, you know, we got some really nice food. These farms are actually kind of, you know, these could be here and could be good value. Let's do this. And here you can build like 2 or 3 layers, not 2 or so layers of farms around this thing,
Okay.
and you'll get value from them.
Okay.
And then you can just build farms kind of anywhere that's under cistern, because you're at least still getting your gathering buff, which is big at that point in the game. Level 5 is a big deal. Yo, what's up, J-Man? Oh, I didn't put us in the right channel. It's okay.
Why? What is it?
No, we're not on the stream channel.
You're on the stream. You're
We're on
streaming.
the stream. I'm showing off some AoE.
Oh. Time to look up for Grey Fleur de
And
Lune.
now we can get our relics, because this is a monastery. Queue up our relics. And now we're, oh, this is the other thing. So now we can turn this on, and then we'll get our upgrades real fast. So
Okay,
super
right.
super fast on veteran upgrades and stuff like that. It makes a big deal. But it's also really really easy to forget to turn it back because it goes so fast, and you might be
Yeah,
doing
right.
other things. So you know, you win some, you lose some. Something I really like to do in Castle Ages Byzantines is just move over to Varangian Guard.
What's your link again? Where's your link?
Link.
I should probably just sign into Twitch. I think that's what I have to do. It's not a Twitch
It's
user,
it's still
I'm sorry.
pinned in the Discord as well if you can't find it.
Oh, here you go. There you go. It's in my recent.
We need more relics.
Oh.
But I mean, Groovy, you see what it like. This civ is overwhelming enough that I actually like can't play it to its full capability and like talk to you about it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, there's so
I
much
understand. Because even for me, it's a lot on the corporeal load.
to do, right? Yeah, it's a bit much.
Yeah, I hear
but I
that a
really
lot.
really like this.
I'm a lot on the corporeal load.
Horticulture, fertilization, you're like farming upgrades, and these are huge for Byzantines because they affect farms and berries, which are what you consume most of the time. Whereas like survival techniques, a lot less important, although I think I bought it for this run.
When you drop off the relic, can you show me where the olive oil income is?
Here, let's see what this is showing me. Oh, here we
There.
go. Now we got
Plus 10.
79 a minute for one all.
Holy cow.
And then we
Why is
can
it
get,
pouring in so fast? You see that?
where, from here? Yeah, because I'm getting... Because now I've basically finished most of my farms here. So I have like crazy... This is all 60% increased olive oil. So each of these villagers are gathering...
So it's getting olive oil.
They're gathering... How much
And
do you
also
get,
because
15?
they're gathering it too. Oh, I
Yeah, so
see.
they get 5 olive oil a trip of 15
right.
food.
Wow.
And like in this situation, I can like even throw down like another merc house because I just have so much. And that's when you can like really start to get some of these guys. And like having Lens Connect in this kind of army is...
Yeah.
It's strong. Because you just have such a varied force. It's threatening to like all types of units.
Yeah, yeah.
All that
Not too
kind
good
of stuff.
against the Mangonels, but other than that.
True. Something that I do like to do is, you know, especially in these kinds of situations, like say we were actually fighting this whole time and I did have this many resources, you know, I'll throw down some stables and go into Cataphract, because at that point you have a ton of resources. Cataphract being expensive, that doesn't matter. and like the only thing their charge is really good for, in, compared to like actual knights, is the fact that you can run over units and get on a mangonel or something, like over the lines, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that I wanted to compare the like a relic in here to a relic in here. So this is still giving us 79. And as soon as this ticks over, we'll see how much gold we get. And another super nice thing about Byzantines is that like the military production rate and stuff, it affects siege workshops, I believe. So, you know, you can make siege units faster, which is a pretty big deal. You know, make cataphracts pretty quickly. 20 seconds for a beefy cav unit is kind of nuts. This upgrade is awesome. I love this upgrade. Teardrop shields. If you're playing the Mitineer, Varangian Guard, or cataphracts, they all get some nice beef out of that one. Just go across the map.
You know what I mean? Even just playing this game, trying to
like the boy here.
Max out the efficiency of everything is a whole study in itself, right?
I would say so. It's the boys didn't. There's like, just go slap this boy, and we'll see if the servers have reconnected and actually play the game.
Oh, you can build those fire breathers.
Oh yeah, instead of rams, they get the Shiri so fine. It is a little more expensive. So go over here and build a keep for old time's sake. Oh yeah. This is where you can see, so now my 5th cistern cost 250, whereas the first one had cost 50.
Oh, I see. That's the disadvantage.
Oh, there's some passwords. It's like, why can't I upgrade my catapults? Where? In Castlage. Ha ha ha. Sell olive oil. Mangonel emplacement. Huge.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, eh? Yeah, those are cool.
When you get it, it's one of the best emplacements in the entire game. For sure.
And that thing too as well. It shoots a bit farther, I think, doesn't it?
Which one?
The trebuchet, the good trebuchet.
This one doesn't do anything special.
I think it shoots. Oh, that one. Right.
Well, they can actually. Where is it? Is it in the siege workshop? They can get this upgrade in Imperial. Deal 30% increased damage and close and brief fire. I almost never buy this, but maybe
no, but
good.
the one you can off of one of the buildings, you can build like a French cannon or bigger trebuchet.
Yeah. You can get the Hui Pow trebuchet, I think, right? The one from
yeah, that's
the
right.
Mongols.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever built that as Byzantines. I almost always go Royal Cannon. But it's probably pretty good. Especially if you have like a trap mass going on.
It shoots farther, I think that's about it. Well, the thing does area effect damage too, eh?
Yeah, these guys. Also, whenever you're like fighting archers around your TC, and you have Limiten, this is the reason they're really good, is quick shield wall. That ability is massive, makes them so tanky against archers, and it's honestly the reason that they're OP. The Mytene can make an extremely good tanking force into archers, especially in Castle Age, when you like upgrade them and you get Varangian Guard in the mix, and you know, archers are just like a no-go at that point.
Right.
And you have, you know, like if you were playing Eastern, you have javelin throwers, and you're playing that, you will just slap any archer push so unbelievably hard, because like just your whole army will slap an archer push. You could throw in a 20-second built mango in here if you so desire. And further slap the archers. I think archers are like one of the worst units you could probably build against Byzantines in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Things get out of hand.
Can you build the 4th H thing?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Good move, good move. Which one do you want to see? Well, this one just makes units, right? So.
Oh, there's the thing where you can build.
But like, if you're playing this, but like you're spending a lot of your olive oil and you don't think you can really afford this, going Palatine School is still huge because you're just gonna get a ton of additional units. Because the other one's just gonna give you free Limited, free Varangian Guard, free Cataphracts every time you build them, and then you'll still be like getting your mercs from over here. Just the spam. You know all those games that we've played where you're like, oh buddy, I don't know if we got him, and then all of a sudden I have my 19th army ready to go? This is why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill and just watch.
Sounds good, gamer. But yeah, that's why. And also like stuff like this, we can build Varangian Guard in 13 seconds, Limited in 9 seconds.
That's nuts.
At this point, 38 seconds for the longbow, where this is traditionally like, what, a minute and 5 seconds or something? But now we're at 100% increased production rate.
That's nuts.
Not just being lazy, not finding lands. It's fun. And we got the boy. Oh yeah, you're right, we got the Hui Pao. Hold on, can we buy enough olive oil to build it? Don't kill. Oh no, we killed him too fast. Shoot! I was just about to move away so we didn't kill the AI so we could see the trebuchet.
I can't click it. Yay!